Dabba 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 said
Big
the monkey.
fingers, you know. Big
Hi.
Hello,
I
gang.
knew, I
Hey,
knew, I knew,
gang.
I knew. Welcome to the
Wow.
Cowsill podcast.
We
Awesome
are
podcast.
here. We do have a guest today. We'll talk about that band
Who is it?
later.
Oh,
Some group
them.
from July 11th, 1991. Anyway,
We also have a cooking segment this week, and for those of you who have visual, I'd like to present to you my almost already eaten strawberry shortcake. And if you want the recipe, just ask.
Susan, my guess is it's some kind of cake.
Strawberry shortcake. Yep.
Strawberries with enough sugar.
Oh God, yeah, enough sugar.
Whipped
Gotta
cream.
have sugar.
And if you like a little tiny vanilla ice cream in there, that
Or
really
some whipped cream. Yes, Savannah.
No, you gotta have the whipped cream.
Ice cream was
What's the cake?
What's
your cake?
In this particular instance, it was the sponge, just because there it was, the little,
Yeah.
of our youth.
Cool.
But anyway, I digress. And so I just put her down. And so, gosh, here we are. She was almost going to be a guest, Savannah.
Guys, we had a great weekend in Madras, Oregon. Look it up on the map.
My gosh, it was so much fun, y'all.
Yeah, it was really great. Now you've heard us talk about getting to Redmond and getting to Paul's house, what it kind of takes to do that, in the little plane into Redmond. And but once you get there, guys, this is the smallest airport. I don't know what to tell you. You people think Burbank Airport's a tiny airport. Burbank Airport is a major international.
It's municipal.
Compared to
what's
Madras.
Interesting is they have the same size tower, which I can't believe that Burbank still has that wee tower as their main tower.
If you don't mind, I just quickly need to share my airplane on arrival story at the Madras airport. Please, because I'm sitting in a window seat looking down, and we're just sitting on the tarmac, and really nothing's going on. But down there, and I knew we were they said you have to deplane on a ramp. We don't have a jet.
I saw the ramp. You saw that picture. I said, go ahead.
Gotta have a ramp. So I looked down, and what I'm looking at does not look like a ramp, okay? But it is the ramp, but it didn't look like it. But anyway, so this big, giant, overweight dude starts coming up to this thing, and there's two levers on it. He starts pushing the levers like this, and I'm going, what's going on? And then a woman goes to the other side, lifts up a sheet of like a wood or a template or something came up, like a giant computer.
Sword out of a stone?
Puts it to the side, but then it's going to put it back in, and they get it all, whatever they were doing, and then they start pushing it towards the airplane. And I know something broke. I know
whoa. That's not their regular procedure.
It can't be, because this guy can't handle it. He starts alone.
But I got to tell you, just let me. People move those. There's no machine that comes up and pushes that.
Are you trying to tell him that was the regular thing?
No. I accept that, Paul. I understand that policy. This guy couldn't move it. I thought. I decided there was a wheel. Seriously, the girl had to help him. I thought there was a wheel issue. These things are on loose wheels like luggage, guys. They roll.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't have to.
It's just a little piece of gravel. I bet it becomes just.
I kept looking at it. After your talk.
Oh my God! I felt so bad for this guy. Yeah. I said, that's got to be a wheel. If this is his job, he's going to last a week. But anyway, so they come up, and I go down to baggage, which is really, it's just so quaint. Quaint is the word, right, Susan? The airport is quaint.
Word. And also, I'd like to acknowledge what would be Delta Sky Lounge, or your Sky Lounge off the restaurant upstairs. You have this beautiful. To me, you look like a Sky Lounge that you have to pay for and be a red carpet member of and all that.
Yeah, no, that's for anybody.
Free. And Bob, after you left, I sat there, like, I wasn't even ordering, and they were like, do you want some water? Like, they weren't like, get the heck out of here. They were asking me while I was loitering, I'd like a drink.
The restaurant at the airport was cool. They know how to make morning potatoes. I mean,
Bob.
Right?
They were cool. So good. They came with my bratwurst and sauerkraut, which was off the chain, Paul. I can't even tell you. Like, I would go out to that restaurant at your airport to have that meal. You know what I'm saying? And not fly.
No. So, man, then Paul and Dean's there, and Paul's there, and then we're waiting on Susan. Then the four of us go on this great drive.
Can I tell who Dean is? Dean is our brother-in-law.
Dean is one of my first brother-in-laws.
That's right.
With his brother Ken. And
he remained Paul's best friend all through their lives.
From the days of the early 70s and my first marriage, yes, Paul bonded with Dean, and I bonded with Kenny, but Paul and Dean stayed forever. And so
we went to school together originally, right? Wasn't Deanie at Hollywood Professional?
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. He was a part of our gang.
Was there at one point. I saw her in a yearbook.
It was Dean, me, Butch Patrick, Rick Matson, and that was about it.
And Barry sometimes when you let him in.
And Dean's actually one of the reasons Paul ended up in Madras, because he was there first.
That's right.
And gave him the heads up, like, you might want to check this out.
Anyway, so Dean was at the airport when we got there.
Then we take this drive that, I mean, without even visualizing it too hard, you can see the wagon trains and the horses taking this same trip to Paul's house.
Easy.
Yeah, for sure.
Easy. But it's this road that goes through just land. Oregon land, right?
Yep. It's called the Upper Desert, Paul. What's it known as?
High Desert.
High Desert.
The High Desert.
It's in the foothills of the Cascades.
There you go. And that's what they are then, right? The foothills of the Cascades, because after that. Wow.
And that's cool. And you pull into Paul's house and you go into the living room and you look at the windows. All you see is this land.
Yeah. Okay? He's got a pano because he's got windows all around the living room, and you open up the curtains, you're like, holy cow, it's like being in a snow globe.
I took a scan. This is on Paul's deck. I mean, look, it's land, okay? So I'm narrating, I'm going like, there are people that are here. It doesn't look it, because it doesn't look it.
Well, we're going to see him tomorrow night.
It was great, man. The whole thing. And we got to watch the Masters during it. And
it was great.
Like being on vacation with a show in it.
I got to tell you what happened to me. So after dropping you guys off at the airport,
got a story.
I head home, knowing my way out of there really great. Get up on the 97, and everybody's just flying, right? And I'm in Luann's car, and I'm just in the right lane, and I'm driving. And then I notice there's nobody around me, and I didn't think anything of that. And then over on the southbound side of the highway, I saw a state police. And as I was going by him, I saw him. I looked at my meter, and it was 81. So I'm going 81.
You got pulled over?
And so all of a sudden I see a movement in that person's tire, and I immediately pull over to the right and roll my windows down. I mean, and I put my hands on my wheel, and because it's me that he's coming after. And it actually turned into a girl, and she came down and she goes, hey, where are you going? And I go, oh, I'm going home. I just dropped my brother and sister off at the airport, and yes, I was going 81 miles an hour.
You confessed right away.
Right away. I said, as soon as I saw you, you can see I pulled right off the highway without you even having been on my side of the highway. And so she goes, well, give me your stuff, and I'm going to go check you out. And so she comes back, and she goes, well, when was the last time you've had a ticket? And I go, gosh, maybe 20 years ago. And she looked at me, and she goes, yeah. She goes, is this your car? I go, well, it's my wife's car, and it goes faster than mine. I mean, it makes it, and she goes, oh, okay. She goes, so I thought you were from Washington, first of all. And then she said, well, I looked you up, and you're squeaky clean, she said. You're squeaky clean. So this is just a warning. And I mean, the whole time I'm thinking, God, I got to go online and go to a class, or have to go to a class somewhere at a library or something like that. And then she let me off, and it was great.
Paul, only because of where you live did that turn out that way. No, they wouldn't do that down here where I am in the valley. They wouldn't even look. They wouldn't want a reason. They would just quietly write the ticket, sign here. If you have a problem, you can challenge it in court. That's beautiful, small town. Like, oh, you're squeaky clean, So we'll keep it that way.
It was great.
Nice. That was good. That's good. Well, while Susan's trying to get back, we can go over. Well, then there was a show. So guys, this pack and these wonderful local folks of the Madras community and beyond, really. A lot of people came in, even from out of.
Yeah, for sure.
We had, I guess the distance award could be Tammy drove 5 hours. from Concerts at Sea, the cruise Tammy, 5 hours to see us. And we love that. And it was good seeing Jim. It's good seeing everybody who knew Paul.
Yeah.
This is wild, you guys. So, I mean, look, when we finish gigs and stuff and go home, we go to our worlds. Okay. But they really don't intersect much off the road because of the nature of life and children and grandchildren and et cetera, et cetera. They just don't intersect that much, our lives. But oh, Susan made it back. Oh, is that her? I think it is. Maybe she's on her phone now.
This is our guest.
This is our guest, Susan.
No, we don't even know who it is.
But man, this was. Oh, hey, Susan.
Hey, so here's what. Just so you know,
yeah,
I left the cord to the computer in the baby's room, so I'm on my phone.
Excellent.
Okay.
Susan, excellent. It's good you have backup. You're a pro.
Yeah, that's what I am. Anyway, Polly, the cop, I left you. You can't leave me. So she says you're squeaky clean, and then what happens?
And she just said, so this is just a warning, you know.
Wow.
And she goes, why are you going so fast? I have no good idea why I am. Because I couldn't even remember that it's Luann's car and that thing goes fast and you think you're going slow.
Sure, you might not feel it like the way you feel your own vehicle.
Yeah, that is awesome.
And Susan, Bob, man, this girl rolls up on me and, you know, she's talking like this and all that. Man, this was Susan Presley. I mean,
really?
She looks just like Susan Presley in uniform.
I could see Susan as a cop.
Yeah.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Are you kidding?
Oh, yeah.
It was crazy.
Wow, that's amazing.
So, yeah, I was very happy.
I told Paul, Susan, while you were gone, that would not have ended that way in the valley here in Woodland Hills. No way.
No.
You just get your ticket and off you go, you know?
Yeah, you get a ticket. Nobody says you're squeaky clean. Nobody. But Bob, you remember about 50 years ago it happened. Remember? You got pulled over and the guy knew who you were and let you go.
You mean the Osmond story?
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
Okay.
And I was going 100.
Well, then maybe it does count because back in the day, dude,
no, but
if you were doing a hover, I don't care.
I got the ticket. He knocked it down to 70.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't a freebie. Okay.
But then he said,
the day after, the day after the show,
yes,
I'm sitting in my living room and a lot like when you guys met Marla, she didn't knock on the door. Wolfie was right by me. He didn't go raging. And she came right in the house and just was going. She had already been to church and she'd been out and about. And man, it blew everybody's mind.
Oh, good.
They're still talking about it. And
that makes me so happy.
Fun night.
Yep. Nobody had the idea.
So everybody at church was probably church talking it. Yeah, you know how people talk at church, hanging out.
Yeah, and she's also at the Elks Club, you know.
Marla was probably
everywhere.
Just gal about town. Oh, wait.
Well, and I heard that, you know, when Marla came walking up to the stage, everybody in the audience groaned. Well, so she's walking and everybody went, oh, no, not Marla.
Because, you know,
she has a tendency to take over shit.
Oh,
you know?
She just handed it off.
It was awesome. The way she did it, it was great. So, yeah, everybody, man, I haven't found anybody. Of course, we wouldn't probably, but yeah, everybody loved this thing. I mean, in a huge way. So
I'm glad it was a success on every level, you know?
Yeah. And we did meet podcast folk in the meet and greet. So we know you're listening and watching, but thank you so much. You know, the meet and greets, you people who wait so long are
blows our mind.
It blows our mind, and that's why we wait. You wait.
We're waiting because our minds are blown.
But part of us want to look at the end of the line and go, "You guys, you can go home if you want. You can go."
Yeah.
But you want to wait, and we think that is pretty awesome.
Yeah, it makes us feel rather special.
Pretty crazy.
So yeah, it was a freaking great weekend, man. It was once it was over, man. I felt the big weight off my shoulders.
I did too.
Because, you know, you're up there and, you know.
When did we get home? Was that yesterday?
The 12th, on Sunday.
Oh, so I've had 2 days home, have I?
Yeah.
Okay. It's been a wild whirlwind, man. I've been at rehearsal with George Porter and all these ladies and in this funk thing we're doing so I was singing Everyday People at like 12 o'clock this afternoon.
Wow. It's funny what you mentioned though, Paul, about when your gig ended. not that it's a weight on our shoulders, but as the Madras gigs coming at us, I mean, you go to Tomball, you go to here, you go to Arlington, you go to the Cape, then you go
Yeah.
to Madras. Well, now that's Paul. That's Paul City, you know.
Yeah.
So now, come on, that makes it different. So it's not like you're gonna fail, but you really want to do good. You want to do good for
Yeah.
your brother. You want to do good for the
You want to
city,
do
for the
you want to do better
benefit.
than
You
good.
want to do extra, extra, extra.
It's
So,
true.
but you just that's an underlying thing. And then the gig comes and it's constant, but all that underlying stuff is always there brewing. So when it's done and it's a success, you can
Yeah.
release everything.
Yeah, we weren't a
Yes. Yeah.
disappointment. People
And
came,
that's
money
how it
was made, they
rolls.
were happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Crazy happy.
hey,
Crazy happy.
Paul, it's so funny how brothers are. Like, so I know my strings on the Taylor are good, okay? But the last thing I want to do, and I'm the things that get in my head, the last thing I want to do is break a string in my show in Madras, because that's losing part of my band in our
Right.
trio
Oh
show.
yeah.
Oh
And I
yeah.
I'm
said,
not going to be
Oh
any
yeah.
help.
I am not going to break a string
Well,
in
I
that.
could sing Sir with Love a
And
cappella.
I put new strings on early just so I could play with confidence and not hold back, because I'm afraid to break a string or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, for
The
sure.
craziest stuff gets in your head. Like, don't break a string in
I
that
hear
show.
you.
And
You can
look, we
break a
play
string in
gigs all the
tomball.
time and we don't even
Break it
think
in
about them.
tomball. Break it in tomball. Not in Madras.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Oh
but everything
God.
went
And
great.
then
Everything went great.
like, we got a bag of swag, a couple of hats and t-shirts,
Yes,
and,
thank
and that
you.
was there. And so it
Got
was
him.
kind of empty. And it was actually on our kitchen counter, getting ready to go into the burn barrel kind of world. And Louis looked in there and there was this weird card, and there was a card. It was a gift card for Safeway for $200 that
What?
they gave me and Louis,
Oh.
because they said that, well, they probably had to spend money on food.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
No,
you
okay.
hadn't seen that
I
is
know, but I
really
told them any money, just don't give me any of your money.
Yeah, right.
right.
It's
I
like,
totally
yeah,
got
yeah.
I didn't understand that at first until I think I wrapped my head around what we were doing there. Because you know me, I'm kind of late on the game. And I just thought I was playing in that museum. I didn't know I was raising money for it. I didn't know what I was
Oh,
doing.
oh, got you.
So
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
really feeling, because I love, a good cause. I was feeling like all of a sudden I was all pumped up. I'm like,
It was
benefit
great.
for the Museum of History. Ah!
Yeah, exactly. There was no
Cool.
stress
No,
really at all.
no.
No, it became like I've kind of started just feeling community theater about it, not even like our own show, more
Yeah,
like we're all chipping in
yeah.
and doing this thing. It's cool. And Deanie and me, you became hometown Paul. We laughed that one out, me and Dean in the
Oh,
back.
that was funny. That hometown Paul.
We were
That
waiting
was
in the
That's
dark
fun.
in the back, and the lady was talking, and I felt like we were in church because we were already laughing just because it was dark, and we were standing there by ourselves laughing. And then
yeah,
the
yeah.
lady started on that our own cowshell.
We got to give George, the house guy, kudos, and I'll tell you why, especially because
George
I
Close.
heard I heard a song. Oh no, Susan, Jim put it online. You
Yeah,
were on my mind, and you're just listening to the blend, and man, he nailed it. He
yeah,
nailed
he
the
did,
blend.
Really?
Polly. Yeah. Oh,
That's
Three
I sent it.
harmonies,
online?
You
three
guys,
harmonies.
yeah,
Yeah.
I sent
Well,
it
I
to
got it
you.
from Susan. I don't know where it was.
Paul, you have it. Look at our thread and go back. You were on my
Oh,
mind, and
Oh
we
yeah, she sent it to us.
we
Right.
nailed
cool.
it. And
Yeah.
Cool.
unbeknownst to me, I mean, we're just singing away because that's what we were doing. And
And
then I'm
George
listening.
got the harmony
George
blend
got he got the
Wow. Is
mix.
it
He
an
got the
email,
blend.
Susan?
No,
text
buddy, it's on our thread.
on our
Oh,
text thread.
It's just back a
text.
little bit.
So that was good to get confirmed. If you felt it, but we don't know what the house is doing, but
Right.
George did a good job. Yeah.
George did a really good job. Hold on, Polly. I'll make it happen for you. It's
All right.
very fun, very fun, very
I
fun.
did get that picture of you in the plane taking a picture of the ramp.
Oh yeah. Oh wait. Okay, hold on. It might be this.
Oh, I think I have it. Let's
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
Got yeah, I see it. Yeah, okay,
I
cool.
said, guys, this is
Okay,
freaking
good.
perfect. It's
Yeah,
red.
yeah,
That's the
that's
one.
fun.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You got
That's fun.
Polly. After, I mean, look, oh God, did I just hang up on you guys? I swear to God.
No,
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 Hi.
you're
no.
good.
Um,
Um,
just with
okay.
everything, we worry about things, guys. Podcasters,
Yeah,
we want everything perfect. We want our vocals perfect. We want everything perfect. So, we
yeah.
get a little stressed out if we think it might not be, and lo and behold, it was.
Yes.
Okay, gigs. let's go. Let's move forward.
Let's do it. Let's nail it.
Yeah, I gotta get to
our
dinner.
new band.
Yeah, I gotta check on my baby.
guys, and I knew after Madras and all, because up until Madras, that was the first end of the first. I needed to get through Madras, and now I'm through Madras. So now it's the Happy Together tour. So now now I can empty my head, go to Biloxi. I understand the next day we're going to go to Louisville, Kentucky. We can't get delayed. We're going to play at the Abbey Road on the River Beetle Festival, May 24th in the evening. Go back to Jacksonville, hook up back with the Happy Together tour. 66 cities this tour, 8 groups. You're gonna
what do we
this
think?
show.
Who do we think we are, by the way?
Right now, I feel like a pitch man. Okay. 8 groups, 8 fantastic.
Come on
groups
down
from
to
the 60s.
Palisades Amusement Park.
Listen, that this is happening yet another year, and that in that year we are going to do more shows than we ever did. We're going to have more bands than we've ever had. And it's
wild.
Here we are.
It's going to be a whirlwind.
It's wild. Bossy's rolling over in his doghouse, his Snoopy doghouse right now, going, "What in the heck is going on?"
Listen, we opened with a 15-minute set, and Ron H. period said 4 songs, but then he told Troy, do whatever you want. You got 12 minutes, or you got 14 minutes, whatever he said to Troy, meaning because Troy said, "Well, I want to do my comedy." Well, do whatever you want. You got 12 minutes, get it done.
Right on.
Funny.
That's his attitude. So
that's awesome.
Cool.
That's Nora's attitude this summer. Just get on there, get off. That's all I ask.
Yeah. So
if Troy wants to do his comedy, they're going to do one song.
Yeah. It's going to be fun to see. Now, here's the deal. We're going to find out, because I can't come up with, and I didn't get an answer from Ron. Okay, we get it. We get it. 8 groups. We're short. We're tight. We're short. What's the short show version of that?
Oh, wow.
Right.
You mean we start with Casino? That's usually 3 songs, guys.
We're going to find out.
So is that 2.5 songs?
We are going to find out opening night what the short version.
But we're not. But we're going to be down the band, the one band. Who is it? The Trogs or the Fortunes?
True.
We're only 7 that night.
We're not going to have that.
You got the intermission.
But look. But
get rid of the intermission again.
Are not traditionally casinos 3?
Yes.
Yes. And
then I don't see why this would be any different.
Well, I think we'll go from 4 to 3, but they're going to have to do something to shorten the length of the show. And if they're not going to touch us, they're going to have to touch someone else. So
exactly.
Oh, hey, you guys.
And we'll give up a song. We'll probably
they're going to touch us. We will. I'm telling you, I'm going to, and I know Bridget will get this together for me. Once we get out there and we see that it is this, I'm getting the T-shirt made up that says 2.5. Short show. How many minutes? What we got off once in I think 2.5 minutes or something, and it was like
no.
Or we made up 2.5 minutes.
Some crazy.
I don't know.
Well, it's going to be great.
Yeah.
All right. We can move on and introduce tonight's guest and leave it up to them to finish the episode.
Okay.
We'll be back next week. We're here for a while. We're here till the Happy Together tour tours.
We are. We're at home. Now, I've been to 3
home.
rehearsals. I've babysat 17 people. I've had a fight, but I've been home 2 days. But I'm home, damn it.
Home. That tells you a lot about when Susan's at a quiet weekend and having a grace, for instance. That's not bad.
Look, it's the season. No. It's another season over here, so the world is revving up.
Okay.
All right.
You guys gave a lot of great feedback on the Club Lingerie set of global songs we get you 2 weeks ago. So we got another gem for you. It's global songs. It's a club called the China Club, and it's in Hollywood. And we had a great night there on July 11th, 1991.
I call this the porcelain doll years. I look like a porcelain doll.
Oh, no, you look great.
I don't even look real.
Your outfit in this one's good. John's got his hair flowing in this one. A little different order to the songs. There is a song on the other one that people were asking about. It's called She Wants Everything. And it sounded really good. Clearly, we were serious about it. No, we never recorded it. We clearly started it live. Now, at the China Club, for instance, John sings the lead and not me. So we're working it somehow.
Oh yeah, we are. We're in process
for some reason. So
That's so cool.
I remember when you did a version of Is It Any Wonder? Anyway, yep. So so here are the Cowsills, July 11th, 1991 at the China Club, Hollywood, California.
Woo!
And we hope you enjoyed this this rendering.
As much as we did.
There is a little guitar issue with my guitar being a little loud. The guy, you know how you're not going to get the visuals you got from Club Lingerie people. This is an audience member planted, and he's in front of my amp. Sorry. Okay, so, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
it's a lot of fun. I think he starts complaining during the set. The guitar. I asked the sound girl, "What can we do anything about this?" I don't know. You'll see. But Paul, this is a funny show for you. This is where you tell everyone why I wrote Shine. And we'll just leave that at that. So
I can't. Hey, listen, maybe I'll stay tuned to our podcast. Huh? Maybe I'll watch our podcast.
Yeah, well, this is a funny show. I mean, I can share it here, but it's still funny.
No, we got to go.
Yeah, Paul's got to go to dinner. I got a baby to bake.
I do want to know Paul's introduction to Shine, which makes Susan and I staring at him blankly go, huh? It was great.
I can't wait.
I can't either.
Hey, write us about it. Ask everyone to let us know what you think about these shows we're sending you.
Yeah, we love this. This is a fun show. So
all right, brother. See you next week.
Yeah, we'll see you next week, and enjoy the concert. And here are the Cowsills from 1991.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Bye, guys.
Tender baby, love it, baby.
No, that's okay. Keep talking. Does it down?
Check one. Check one.
Go! Can I announce you?
Hey, Jan, are we having this conversation privately or is it going out?
Private.
Okay, private.
I'll look.
Yeah.
Let's go. Here we go. Downhill. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to the Cowsills. matter of fact. Thanks a lot.
Well, I have to say a special thank you to Jeff Franklin, who never goes out.
Okay, fine. Let's start the special thank you, shall we?
I hope you all know we're missing the Lakers game right now. They're on.
There are a lot more.
Yeah, we just heard the
things than
score.
basketball, man.
The Chicago Bulls are up by 10. Worthy is in the game, and Scott is not in the game. So thanks for coming out. Tickets are a little cheap. Sorry, go.
No.
Okay, I was just going to say the tickets are a little cheaper to get into this place than it is into the Forum.
And I was just going to say that I'm going to take my own space to make my own speech. No!
We're counting.
On your face, girl, I'm thinking that you know that I should be the one that I call for when you're all alone. I gotta let the world fade away, but you got no time for loving me and your heart. Such a pity, but you got no time. Got no time for loving your life. What a city. No time. Well, it's my body when you want it. It's my mind that you can feel it. Oh, that's right, you're mad. You don't see me trip. Guess you want me to suffer. Guess you should be the one that I call for when you're all alone. I gotta let the world fade away, but you got no time. Such a pity that you got no time for loving your life. What a city that you got no time. Do you think it lasts forever? Do you think it might be worth the fight? Do you think I'll wait a long time? All I know is that I wanna let you know. Let's talk about you and me. Why am I waiting for you to see? Why don't you climb that old mountain that's in front of you? You might like what comes after. 'Cause you should be the one that I call for when you're all alone. I gotta let the world fade away. I gotta let the world fade away. But you got no got no time, but you got no, you got no, you got no, you got no time. All right, thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we're gonna do a song that
I still can't believe Jeff Franklin's here. I can't get on with the set mentally because of it.
We'll deal with it because I gotta speak.
I'm afraid to ask who Jeff Franklin is. Doesn't he work for Full House or
Is he
something?
related to Joe Franklin?
Was he in Animal House?
Nah, he's from Franklin Joe Franken Reynolds.
Okay, I want to dedicate this next song to a friend of mine. His name is Bobby. And though he couldn't be here tonight due to circumstances beyond his control, He has recently developed some incredible extrasensory hearing. And so I know he can hear this. And so this is for Bobby. Is this under the gun?
Yeah, this is.
I'm so fucking glad.
If it
Now.
needs to be, yeah.
It does. This is for Bobby. You know, see you whenever.
Hiya, Bob.
And in honor of
Hello, Bob.
retaining. Miss you and I love you.
This little song Bob wrote for me and my lovely wife, Luann. He saw our relationship blossoming in front of him. He couldn't hold back.
You know,
and he wrote this song for me and her. Let's go.
I believe that somehow.
I don't know. That's how I read it. I don't know either. It's called Shine.
Hey, we
Now, there's a lot of talk out there as to why we're not signed yet. And one of the good stories, one of the good reasons we're not signed is because we're not changing our name. And we thought about it. We thought long and hard.
We've been pushed to the limit, to the edge. We're going to the wall with this.
We'll do anything to get signed, so we've changed our name.
Over on guitar, lead guitar, rhythm, Dimitri Cowsills. On rhythm guitar, lead vocals, Sandy Cowsills. Back on drums, Anthony Cowsills. On keyboards, Tony Cowsills. And on bass, Barry Cowsills. He is our road warrior, by the way. Our bass player leads us through life in that road warrior way. We're proud of him. We're going to talk a little bit about that later.
We don't want people to think that we're not cooperative, because believe me, man.
Or flexible.
We are.
We are very flexible.
You getting that vibe from me? Good.
Will somebody just bring me a big pen? Somebody should write a book about
This might be a good time for Leslie to come up and save some folks. We shall overcome, you guys.
Okay,
Yes,
Susan,
let's go.
whatever you say. We're gonna sing now, though. Okay, we're done with
Well,
that.
we can do that.
You heard this one where the snake comes down, he opens his up.
I meant that. You know I did.
Soon as she looked my way, all I wanted to do was play that old love game. Even though I let the Billy cheated shame, and I was so lonely. She was all I was looking for, and I thought it was forever. Then she said she was leaving and she had to go now. She don't wanna love me anymore. She don't wanna be the heart that mine beats for. Is it any wonder? Well, I had my way, and there was nothing that she could say couldn't change my mind. I guess I was too sad in my way, and though I'm not the first one to admit when things go wrong, but I never saw it coming in the end. She was everything I ever wanted now. She don't wanna love me anymore. She don't wanna be the heart that mine beats for. Is it any wonder? I don't know if I should laugh or cry. What's the use in it now? What am I supposed to do without her? Is it ever too much to ask? If I had a second chance, you know I'd do it all so differently. But it's too late to think about all the good and the children and what was supposed to happen. She don't wanna love me anymore. She don't wanna be the heart that mine beats for. Is it any wonder? Is it any wonder? Thank you.
Very nice, Bob. Very nice indeed.
Now, was that one written for you and Luann?
No, that was the last one.
Oh, no, we wouldn't want that one written about him.
No, because then it
No,
could
no,
be
no,
messy.
that was about you and, I don't know. There's been so many.
Here's a good guy fantasy song.
That's what she said.
She didn't really say that to me. I just wanted to clear that up.
What?
Oh.
Cool. The guitar's killing out there.
I love that. I'll turn up and join him.
Just remember, I'm the keyboard player, so anybody that dies from the guitar player, please don't come to my house.
Man, the reputable source got his ears blown off the other night, and he's never been happier since, so fuck it. Let's go.
Jana, what do you want me to do? Okay.
Cool, I like this one.
Sorry, Leslie.
Tell me every little thing that I do wrong. Never seem to get around.
We'd like to feature John on a song. He did the opener, but it may have been a little chaotic and no one noticed that was Johnny Boy back there.
Don't matter, baby. Just
It matters to us, John. Path of Love? No, not.
Look, dude.
He's gone beyond that. Watch.
I can be rented.
John can be rented.
Here on the outside, walls to okay. See, you don't like what I say, no. But he's someone, don't ask why. And what should I do? If a girl doesn't know me, won't she wants everything? All the love I keep by the way, she wants everything. All the time, all the time. Wants everything. All the love I keep all you got. She wants everything. Now I need her, night after night. Where my fingers do the bone. Very well to her, very well right. If what I think, if a girl that wanna know it, it'll bring it. She wants everything. All the love I keep by the way that she wants everything. So I'm always calling, always calling. Wants everything. All the love I hold on inside. She wants everything. I can think about all the things I wanna be. I can think about all the things I love. I'm not proud of it, but I can live all the things. Do you love me? Do you love me? I'm anymore at all. Well, my face is to the floor. All my thoughts are never fall. And I need to say, she's not crazy and I'm thinking I don't want to. She wants everything. All the love I keep by the way that she wants everything. What all the time, all the time. She wants everything. All the love I put on inside. She wants everything. She wants everything. She wants everything. Yeah.
And she's gonna get it from Big John.
She couldn't make it tonight. He's got that long drive home to think about it. Anybody got any questions? Just kidding. It's pretty funny.
This is for the road warrior.
I can't sleep at night.
definitely in need of a bit of a rescue. We thank John.
And you know you're rocking when you're on 10.
Rest.
And you're looking at your brother, and you hear him. And you're looking at your thing, and you're going, I'm on 10. I'm cranking. You all hear?
Believe me, she's cranking like it.
That's when you know.
I have her right back of me.
And you're not martyrs a part of the act.
Hey, thanks a lot for coming tonight.
Thanks a lot for coming tonight.
I'm sorry you missed the Lakers, but you never know what can happen tomorrow.
Ups and downs, taking, looking for a higher ground. The mountaintop is a long way off, all your climbing may tire you to the bone. So get a free fall, coming out, get a free fall. Running faces in their own town, family breakfast, get it there. But as you looked around and searched around, you realized that there was nothing but a bird. It took free fall, nothing at all. Free fall, so go free fall. You know it's up to you. You gotta see it through. You gotta take a chance and make it right. It's been alright. Separate the line. Gotta take a chance and make it right. Rocking chocolate in the bush, finding I may not be the one for you. At the top, ready to swing, I can't blame you, I can't say anything. Free fall, not at all. Free fall.
Thanks a lot. See you later.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. These guys can't do that to us. Thanks.
Reach out in the darkness. All right, here we go now. We're gonna raffle Susan off. Now, she doesn't have her sexy dress on
I
tonight,
gotta
but
tell you
that's
something.
cool.
My last boyfriend didn't appreciate that. Fortunately, my current one can hang with it. So
Okay.
what do I hear? No.
I need about $1,800 for the mortgage, so let's start there. We'll work up.
Thanks a lot, you guys. And sorry, China Club, but shit happens.
I heard music going. I figure I'm going down and get a glass of
But
water.
I heard these people, man.